Welcome to the Lost Lives Count, where we tell you about the good and bad of horror movies, the wackiness of anime, the musical of music videos, the action pack of action flicks, and the unpredictable world of YouTube and the beyond. I am your host, William Pry, aka Nexus. I'm covering Serial Mom, a cult classic directed by John Walters. You pop him before, even in Season of Chucky and Season 3 of Chucky. But Serial Mom is the first step of horror comedy territory. Beverly Sutphin, played by Kathleen Turner, is a perfect suburban mom that deals with menopause, a growing habit of killing people over most trivial offensive. The movie bombed at the box office, but it became a cult hit. So, the question is, how many lives did Beverly rack up in this cult classic? Let's find out and get to the lives lost. The movie begins with a Universal logo and Savory Pictures. And it tells it based on a true story, but I'm telling everybody, it's not. So everyone say the name changes in place, which is not based on a true story. A Savory Pictures presents a poor entertainment productions, a John Walters films. Kathleen Turner in a title card, Serial Mom. Honestly, the letters are rearranged. Actress and Blue Sky. Honestly, this is actually a recount. Unlike the original I actually did. I did do a good job on it. And we actually meet. Now, Chip asked for donuts. But Beverly, and honestly, Beverly family is actually the best one. Beverly, played by Kathleen Turner, who actually is in By Heat, who is Maddie Walker. The Man with Two Brains, Dorothy Bennett. Joe Weiler in Romance the Stones. A brilliant part, Stella Clayton. Passion of the Crimes of Passion, Joan Crane and China Blue. Prison Honor, Irene Wilkers, Irene Walker. The Jewel of the Nile, Joan Weiler. Peggy Sue Got Married, Peggy Sue Balder. Julia and Julia. Switching Channels. Christy Connor. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? She actually voiced Jessica Rabbit, the accidental tourist, Sarah Leary, Tummy Trouble Jessica Rabbit. She still played Jessica Rabbit. War of the Roses, Barbara Rose. Naked in New York, Dana Cole. House of Cards, Ruth Matthew. Undercover Blue, Jane Blue. You already know she played Beverly Sutphin. Moonlight and Valentino. Alberta Tega. The Snow Queen English dub. Bad Baby Gloria. A Simple Wish, Claudia. The Real Blonde, Dee Taylor. Baby Genius, Elena Kinder. Love Action in Chicago, Millman. The Virginia Lives. Miss Lipson, Beautiful. Virginia Crickle. The Prince of Central Park. Rebecca Carney. Monster House. Constance. Marley Me. Missy Cabot. The Perfect. Elena Cleary. Nurse 3D. Head Nurse Betty Watson. God Haven Badly Sticks. Unreleased. Dumb and Dumber 2. Franca Fretchen. Emily and Tim, the narrator. You can actually get what I'm actually saying. Play her is husband is Sam Morrison. He have a lot of roles. Like one song he called Morrison. Mind Walk, Jack. He actually his name is Eugene Substitute, and I keep calling him Mr. Substitute. So I'm actually gonna use Eugene. I am so sorry about that. And he also is the 6-888. He also played President Roosevelt. Played Chip and Matthew Lillard. Oh my God! If anybody don't know, he's actually in Scream. He's also in. He actually was in Ghoulies 3. Previously in Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College at Dexter Stork. He also is Scooby-Doo as Scooby-Doo 2 Monster Unleashed. He in a lot of Scooby-Doo movies. But my previous Lost Lives counts are Five Nights at Freddy's and Five Nights at Freddy's 2 as William Afton. Playing Misty is Ricky Lake. She actually isn't working. She in a lot of roles, but But the most memorable is the Naked Brothers band, as she cameo herself in A Dirty Shame. They are the perfect family, and they heard the serial killer that escapes execution, and Beverly just killed a fly. And she actually wondered if everybody was scrambled eggs. And the detectives, if anyone want to know who are the detectives, Detective Pike and Gracie, based on the and the cops say they have calls of Dihickle who actually have obscene phone calls. And Beverly seen the birds. Based on the accounts from John Waters, Kathleen Turner was a high-profile actress were considered to approach Beverly Sutphin in Serial Mom. Before Turner, she had in their 7 to 8 cast Meryl Streep, Glenn Close, Kathleen Bates, Susan Strutter, original choice, but the price was too high. Julie Andrews, Catherine Morrison, Christina Barksey, and Roseanne Barr. According to reports, many actresses were hesitant to play the role, or they asked for the script to be rewritten to make the character less malevolent. Turner was cast because she accepted the role as without require a cast reading embrace the dark humor. And we actually love her for this. She actually did this without a single thought. What I say about this, Kathleen Turner actually did this. If any of these actresses do this and change it, it wouldn't be Serial Mom. Honestly, Chip, Ryan, and we actually have Birdie. I actually never mentioned Birdie. Who actually played Birdie? Birdie played by Patricia Knock. I can't find her Wikipedia page, but if you actually get with me, I will actually get with me on the live streams. I will actually check who she played, what she plays in now. But honestly, we also have Rosemary coming in through Beverly House. But if you actually wondering who Rosemary actor is, Mary Jo Cartlett. If anybody didn't know, Mary Jo Cartlett is the actress who played Mrs. Puff in SpongeBob SquarePants appear in the 1994 dark comedy Serial Mom. She role of Rosemary Ackerman and content is different from her work on SpongeBob and her role in Different Strokes. If anybody wants to know why I actually... She sometimes confused with actress Eddie McCurg, who was also in Serial Mom. But Mary Jo Cartlett is sufficiently credited as Mary Jo Ackerman. Mr. Ackerman goes up and and honestly, Beverly be Mrs. Wilson and tried to make Dottie say it and her and Rosemary her everything, and Beverly made Dottie mad at Dottie, and she made her all mad and put on a act, and Mr. Stubbins won't give a break now and go in with a fruitcake, and now he actually talked about Chip's obsession with horror movies. Come on! Horror movies are great! He referenced him as a serial killer. Horror movies are not referenced as a serial killer. If they have mental health issues, yes, but as a serial killer? What are you? Are you smoking the weed? And the stoner... Honestly, we actually had the first witness. The stoner see Beverly run Mr. Stubborn over not once, twice, at 15 minutes and 44 seconds. I guess she saw him and run him over. Now she drive into the car wash and Chip watching horror movies. I actually don't know the Pacific horror movies he actually was watching. But the only one where Mrs. Jetson actually come in is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's the only one I actually reference. If anybody can actually watch the movie and tell me all the horror movies, I will actually put in the comments and tell you thank you. Beverly give him cookies, and it's hard to be a teenager, and Misty got told by Carl she need to lose 10 pounds. But honestly, you don't need to lose 10 pounds for a guy. If a guy don't love you for you, that's his deal, not yours. That what actually Beverly actually say. And Rosemary came over and said a teacher was murdered. On on the on the murder, and Bernie said like a horror movie. But the viewer on the TV, the stoners say Mrs. It was actually the stoner that talking about it. And Chip say Mrs. Stubborn don't deserve to die. He an asshole. Honestly, later in Eugene's and Beverly's bed, Beverly is horny and time for sexy time. If you're wondering, am I going to make a t-shirt of of that? Yeah, I'm going to make a t-shirt of sexy time. What to know and know that the children are still awake and they're having sex. And she is hot. And they actually heard it. And the Detective Gacy and Pike are here, and the phone is Ralph Stern, who actually got a sore tooth. Told Eugene he want to get his teeth fixed. Who want to have to help Beverly? Beverly woke up Chip and Misty got stood up by Chad. They asked Mrs. about Mr. Stubbins and Bertie and Scotty. He got tired. He did it. Dad tried to kick him out. No, what actually happened is Rosemary letters were cut out of her magazine, and Beverly is recycling, but not Rosemary. And Beverly got scissors, but she can't. She got the bag with Gus's sloppy and give her the booze. Booze. Sorry about the sip. No, I'm not sorry. This is my favorite references. Say, Rosemary don't care about the natural budget and the TV. And Beverly is watching the TV. And she goes, go in and Dottie. And now Beverly blamed Dottie for Mrs. Stubbleton because Dottie figured out that it was her, and the detectives Pike and Gacy look in her trash. Is that even allowed? Beverly tried to comfort her daughter, and Rosemary got a fire poker. And Beverly see the sickens her, and Beverly followed Carl with the fire poker. And in the stall, we see Marvin Pickles looking through the hole as saw her, and Beverly stab Carl in the back, and the liver came out at 34 minutes and 50 seconds. No guts, no glory. She got the liver and kicked off, and she flushed the urinal, and the guy scream as see Carl and Beverly act like nothing happens, and the guy got Carl was found dead. His girlfriend found someone else to love, Pike. Now Misty say someone murdered Carl, and she don't want him dead. Eugene found a book of serial killer and the tape of Ted Bundy. Honestly, fun fact. The director of Serial Mom, John Walters, was a credited voice who actually did Ted Bundy's voice. And a cassette tape titled Ted Bundy that character Eugene summoned via his mattress. And also, John Walters fascinated with true crime and serial killers, so that's why he actually did. If anybody want to know, also John Walters actually do guest star in horror movies and TV shows. John Walters guest stars in Chucky in season 3. He also guest stars in See the Chucky. I'm surprised that John Walters do guest star. He a real good director. Now now Eugene heard about the college Chip heard about Call. And Chip watch a horror movie. Misty say that our mother is Charles Manson and who the next victim, and Beverly did the pray for dinner, and Rosemary said Di Hinkle is right to hear every word that Beverly say. Scotty, honestly, Chip say Scotty actually say about her, and Beverly say Scotty always been nosy, and Beverly go into Scotty's house. Honestly, the cops are chasing Beverly, and she played Daybreak, while the cops following. Whole Sky okay. Chip hopes Scotty okay. Scotty is playing a porno while Ralph and Betty is eating chicken. Beverly just see birds being slaughtered. If anybody know, Beverly have a obsession with birds. So seeing birds be eaten make her explode with psychotic behavior. Scotty getting ready to masturbate, and Beverly and her and Betty and Ralph get ready for bed while Ralph is actually eating sweet. And Ralph had to no sluice, Eugene said. And honestly, Wheel of Fortune is on. That's what Betty said. And the box is moving, and she says she might have rice. And Betty see Beverly as she got stabbed with a pair of scissors at 47 minutes and 24 seconds. I guess that cut like paper. Not entered the house. Honestly, Chip, Misty, and Eugene entered the house as Scotty entered Scotty's bedroom just masturbating. And Beverly tried to get Ralph, but he keep dodging like he a Pokemon, and Ralph got hit by a, but Ralph got the AC unit topple on top of him at 48 minutes and 31 seconds. He tried to keep cool, but the AC unit got on top of him. Beverly did it, and they think she murdered, but she did, and the police escort her to church, and Beverly, the radios tell what actually happened, and Beverly and Eugene say it might be menopause, and and we see Burry that and Chip can't see her, and the reporter pleads and the house of God, and Beverly and the pastor talk about capital punishment. Why a pastor talk about capital punishment? That's is a church supposed to talk about peace and love, not a way to execute somebody? Now the cops. Beverly sneezes on a baby and help everybody. And Gus is sloppy help her by punching the cops. And Bernie and Chip help her escape. Now at the Video America it's Mrs. Jetson, which we actually, she said, turned that film off, which is American Psycho. She actually turned in Bill Cosby, but the problem is, if she doesn't rewind the tapes, she get a $1 fine. Instead of being $2.99, it's $3.99. And Mrs. Jensen calls Psycho, and Beverly escaped to Mrs. Jensen's house. And she played Annie, and with the dog Sylvester, who actually licked his feet. And Scotty arrived, and tomorrow play. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow is another day away. It's actually my and play my favorite death of the movie, where Beverly beats Mrs. Jetson with a freaking turkey leg. And it's a funny death. It's a unique death with at 1 hour, 1 minute, and 55 seconds. Annie tomorrow is playing, and Beverly being Mrs. Jetson with a turkey leg. And she actually hit her with a rewind. She sees Scotty and he ran. Beverly going after him, and Birdie is scared it's real, not fake. Scotty drove off before she stabbed the roof of the car, and she chased him with another person's car. And he also asked God, if he survived this, I will not watch another porno again. If you survive this. And see if he fucking nuts. And the concert band with American rock band L7, who actually appear as Camel Lips. John Walters' film Serial Mom, that performed their song Gas Chamber. But they're best known for their Pretend We're Dead. Now they see Beverly and let her in, and Kimmel is singing this song, Gas Chamber, at the lounge, and song. Scotty got hit by one of their guitars, and Scotty got hit by the stage lights by Beverly, and hit by an aerosol can, aerosol hairspray, and a lighter at 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 8 seconds, and burned to death. He got on stage to burn and go up in phrase. And they under arrest, and everybody is chanting Serial Mom. Now in the courtroom, Eugene don't want to talk about what actually happened. Beverly is singing the prison bus. Now they going on to honestly, Beverly is going on to try to get out, as she actually have a defense attorney that do, as she want to do her own defense. And this is actually the funniest scene in the whole movie, as she actually pleaded not guilty after she got it. As they call Die Hinkle, as she actually say, honestly, he actually tried to paint a picture, and Beverly called Dottie a drunk, and what Beverly do is try to make Dottie curse so much and make her content in court and make her in jail for 5 days. Now, Misty is selling Serial Mom merch, and Chip calls and got punched by Carl's brother. And while the picture of Scotty be passed, Susan Summers actually got in the courtroom. And honestly, it's actually Susan Summers and they found, and honestly, Detective Gacy actually have, and they actually, when they actually found the books, the trash man, Gus and Sloppy actually found the book there, his book, Chicks with Dicks. And also, Beverly tried to blame, honestly, she actually blames Carl for, Rosemary for the murder of Carl. Not Carl! Why you murder those people, Carl? I had to do llamas with hats. Stop! And we also have Suzanne Summers, who actually come in. But if anybody wants to know, Suzanne Summers died in 2023, in October of 2023. Breast cancer with a malignancy of to the brain. And the judge loved Free Company. And we have Mark Pickles. He actually was in the market, but he also was in the stall. Sorry, the kitten was playing with my feet. Honestly, he was marking the jury's underpants. Hey! Stop! Stop! I am sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Now, where am I? Oh yeah, Morton Pickles. It's honestly, Morton Pickles was get horny after having. Now he actually say he haven't seen see Beverly at all in his life. And time for close arguments. The prosecutors say about the serial cards that Beverly going to play Beverly in the upcoming movie, and she is actually innocent, or is she? Yeah, she not. And the verdict is, they found her not guilty. So, her family said, don't make her bad. Don't make Beverly bad. So the juror number 8, the one that wears white shoes, say, I know she isn't, but Beverly hit her with the telephone and say, you can't wear white shoes after Labor Day. And she said, yeah, you can. The fashion really changed, and she got hit by a telephone pole. And Beverly said, this is my bad size, Suzanne Summers. But at 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 5 seconds, we did not see the death until we see the blood on her shoe and the scream. Beverly say, you don't wear shoes after Labor Day, now you're dead. The movie ends with the scream, and Beverly smile and refuse to cooperate making the film. This is actually a fake film. Just a reminder, guys. How many lives lost did Beverly take? Let's find out and get to the tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow. To the numbers. It's only the lives away. Let's get to the numbers. Sorry about that. I actually have to do a freaking Annie reference to because of the count. 7 people lost their lives to serial mom. Beverly actually killed 4 men and 4 males and 3 females. And give it a even split of males and females. Give it a uneven split. With a running time of 95 minutes, we got a lives lot 0.0774 minutes of lives lost. But we also got a life loss at 13.5 minutes. With the great acts of execution, I give it to Mrs. Jensen. Honestly, this death is actually hilarious. And with Annie's when the movie Annie is also playing, it's actually a masterpiece. Him misjudging with a turkey leg is actually pure comedy gold. And one of my favorite deaths. The Whippy Axe goes to juror number 8. Honestly, not my favorite death because it's actually happened off screen, but released in 1994, and it actually bombed at the box office, but it became a cult following after doing so. But happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there of horror movie fans. But the end of the month, I'm actually doing Cabin Fever, released in 2002. But if anybody wants to know, am I doing the rest of the Cabin Fever franchise? No. I'm going to do one Cabin Fever franchise, one Cabin Fever movie per franchise per year. So Cabin Fever Spring Fever will actually be next year. Then Cabin Fever Patient Zero. Then Cabin Fever. Then Cabin Fever 2016. I am William Pryor, aka Nexus, and this been the Life's Lost Count. See ya.